Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I'm doing a shave to try and unwind, relax and jog my memory because I went to go to work this morning and couldn't find my van keys, and if I lost them it's going to be a $700 fine, not fine, $700 bill to have my keys coded and the van coded and all other sorts of shit. So I am not a happy camper at the moment. Can't get to work to earn money and I'm probably going to have to end up spending money. And I just can't believe it. That's what happens when you've only got one key. If you've only got one key for your vehicle and it's a coded key with a button and all that stuff, and get another one done now, trust me, it'll be worth it in the long run. If it's $150 or whatever it is to get another key coded, utter nightmare. Anyway, that being said, Elvado Royal Tahitian Lime, that's what I'm using. I don't know why I'm going for a citrus scent, but I just fancy it's hot today, so I just thought I'd go with that. I'm using my custom turn and shave from Milton. Beautiful, beautiful brush. Really is. It's a good size handle, and this has got the angel hair knot, which is, I haven't used the cashmere, but I can only imagine it's similar because this is super soft. So all I'm going to do, I'll just wet the knot. As you can see, I'm just going to squirt 2 blobs of this, maybe just a little bit more, because I am going to be Shavette shaving again. Wet my hand. And here we go. Oh, I love the scent on this. Scent on this one is just beautiful. You do get the lime. Lime's probably the most predominant scent in it. But it's got, I think it's orange and lemon in there as well. There's a bit of, to actually tell you in the front. Nope. There's a little bit of wood in there as well, but I can't remember the wood, but I can smell it. It is a gorgeous scent. And the strength of it's excellent. It's around about a sort of 5-6. Most of the products that come out of Elvado are, most of it, organic. The actual products and essential oils that they use. Right, so I've painted that on there now, so it's just literally thick paste that's on the brush. I'm just going to dip the tips now and just paint some water in, and a bit more than that. Now this shaving cream can be used brush and brushless, which is excellent. And John at the moment from Elvado is trying to get his products over here in Australia, so I'm sort of doing my best to try and help in that regard, because I think his products are excellent. There we go. Such a soft knot. Right, dip the tips again. It does a great job making lather. And this cream can take a lot of water as well, which is excellent. For the sake of 2 pumps out of the bottle, it goes a long way. Now I don't want it too voluminous again. I'm going to try and stick to slightly thicker lathers with the Shavette, which I'm using again today. 2 days in a row, why not? Now one thing I love about this cream is it's very slick. So here we go. I only have one Shavette, so I'll do the same old stuff every time I do it. Parasso Shavette, which is a nice looking Shavette. I've got to say it's a nice bit of wood, but a Shavette's a Shavette really, isn't it? So here we go. Cold water shave, Shavette. What's the blade in this again? It's the same one from yesterday. I can't even remember. It's Russian. What? Rapira Platinum Lux, I think. So here we go. So So it will stretch the skin on this side. Now I've got obviously 1 day's growth because I shaved yesterday. And from what I've been reading and hearing, once you get the knack of the Shavette, it's quite a good daily driver. Because ultimately you determine how much pressure, what angle the blade's at. This is aggressive as it can be. You can't get any more aggressive, but as long as you're careful with it. And no doubt, eventually, I will slice myself with it. It's inevitable, it will happen eventually. Right, I don't know how this is going to work because I cut my finger today as well, as you can see. So I don't know how comfortable this is going to be. I do struggle, I must say I do struggle with my shoulders doing this, which isn't great. I need to really get back in the gym and work on them, build them back up again, build the strength up. I know it's not a race with a Shavette, but I still feel I have to sort of, not doing it fast, but I don't enjoy shaving for long periods of time. I talk so much, that's why my shaves take so long, but the Elvado appears to be working pretty well. and so far still haven't cut myself. I was going to use the razor rock, but I'll just use the Merg rest today. What blade have we got in here? Got an Asco blade in here, so good sharp blade. I'll just put this on setting 2. What? What is it?
I just need to say something.
Right. First pass done. And it feels pretty good. Plenty of slickness on this cream. It really is a slick cream. Right. We'll add a number 2. I'm going over this bit here and getting literally no feedback because there's not really any hair left, which is, I don't get that with the D. I've always got some sort of growth. I mean, that's really smooth. Right, I'm just going to finish off my across the grain now with the Mergrass. Which obviously you can hear the feedback straight away. Now they say before you hold any real judgment with these Shavettes and straights is to at least give them 30 days. So my plan is to bore you guys to death for 30 days. Right, ladder number 3. like to shave in peace. The kids are still off school at the moment, back to school tomorrow. Just dip the tips there and look at that. Now I normally go for a more voluminous lather with a bit more sort of cushion, but with the Shavette I find as long as it's still wet but almost pasty, a nice thick lather, the Shavette deals with that a lot better. Right, here we go. Cross the grain other direction. So this is the one that sort of gets me normally. I do feel a little bit more comfortable already just after this being my third shave, but it's been so long since I did the first one, it's really only my second if I'm honest. I'm finding it hard with this plaster on my finger. Now I know I am getting weepers here because as I'm sticking my tongue out, it pushes the hair out but it also pushes a bit of skin out, so as you're cutting the hair every now and then you just nick a bit of the skin off with it. So I end up with a few little sort of weepers. But other than that, it's not too bad. Just sort of tidying up a little bit there. As you can see, just a few little weepers here. I felt me cutting them. But it's not necessary, it's not the Shavette that's doing it really. It's because when I'm shaving like this with the Shavette, I change the way I do stuff. I push my lip out here and it just allows you to get a bit closer with it. I don't do that with a DE. If I did, I would probably get a closer shave with a DE, but I don't know why I don't. There we go. Right, just empty the sink out. So, all in all, another good shave I think. I am sort of enjoying it. It's not, at the moment because I'm not super proficient with it, I'm not really, I'm enjoying this. Not like when I get a new DE razor and I use it, but I'm not used to using a DE now and I really enjoy them. And I've got to say, I mean, that to me looks far nicer than any Shavette that I've seen out there. Straight razors are a bit different because Obviously you get ones with Damascus steel and other things that make them just look really, really nice. But the thing with straights is, if you want something that looks beautiful, you pay money for it. You can get obviously gold dollars, and there's lots of other cheaper branded soaps out there. Razors, straight razors that you can pick up on the cheap. But the build quality of them probably won't be the same as like a really expensive, lovely handmade or something like that. Yes, I understand what the Stallion says with the steel. Steel's steel. If it's good steel and it holds an edge, it will still shave the same as the nice ones. But I'll tell you what, that's a lovely shave. I love the post-shave feel with this stuff as well. It really is nice, really moisturised. Now the other thing you have to sort of be aware of when you're using a Shavette, you're only using one side of the double-edged blade, so it's getting used constantly for the full shave. So that's done now. I probably won't use that one again. It wasn't as smooth as my first shave with it yesterday, with the blade. What am I going to go with? I'm going to go with aftershave tonic first. So this is the Royal Tahitian Lime from Elvado, alcohol free, which is nice. So if you live over here in Australia or anywhere else in the world, you can get this stuff sent to you, no problems. I'm certainly getting a really close shave on my cheeks and on my lips. I mean, I touched that up a little bit around here, but other than that, this is really, really close. I don't normally get that close with the DE, I have to say I don't. I probably do when I use the R40 one or the Wunderbar, something like that. But just my general DE razors, I don't get that close, I really don't. It's still close, but just not close enough in terms of that. Got a couple of little weepers there. Okay, while that's drying in, the scent on that splash is incredible. It's very citrusy, but you've got a beautiful whack of mint in there as well, but it's like it's a nice mint. It's not like a peppermint or a spearmint, it's something else. But it just works so well with those scents, and it cools your face down. There's no menthol in it, but you would think there was, the amount of cooling sensation you feel from it. Right, so what I used today was Royal Tahitian Lime from Elvado. This is the new range, which has got the pump bottle, so you can see the cream in the back here, the sort of creamy colour, and it's got the bottle here. Now it's not a gas or a pressured pump bottle, it is an actual, when you pump it, it pulls, literally just pulls up this base plate and pushes all the cream in it. Now the thing I like about the way it works is you're not actually wasting any cream. This, I don't know if you can see that sort of perforated or line thing there, that's a disc at the bottom. So the actual suction is pulling that disc up from the bottom and actually getting every last bit of cream out of the bottle, so you're not going to be left with any wastage, which is also a great thing for those out there that don't like wastage. It doesn't really bother me too much for how much you pay for these. Now they're a little bit more expensive than some stuff out there, but 2 pumps out of that doesn't use a lot, and this will last a very long time. You can take it on holiday with you, you can take it anywhere really. It's just excellent. You don't need a brush, you can use it without a brush. It just well thought out, great scented creams, organic, natural, lovely, lovely stuff. It really is. Really enjoy it. Shavette did alright with that again. I can't really grumble at it. It's slowly getting better and better the more I use it. Probably didn't give it enough time the first time. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm still not really enjoying it, but it's better. It is better. The more you use it, it does get better and easier and more enjoyable. Done my neck and other touch-ups and bits and bobs with the Murgress today with an ASCO blade in it. This one had the Rapira Platinum Lux blade. second use. I've got the other half in there, which I'll just use again. I'll just pop that in next time. And then finished off with Elvado Aftershave Tonic, is it? Yeah, Aftershave Tonic. I'm now going to finish off with the Aftershave Balm Royal Tahitian Lime. Now, these ones are still available just now, they're just going through this stock. It's the exact same stuff, but it comes in this bottle now. Exact same as this, but it just comes in a bottle like this to match the cream. And yeah, this stuff's excellent as well. 2 pumps of that. It is quite a runny cream, I think you can probably see that. Looks a bit like sunscreen. But that scent, oh, beautiful. Now what I like about it is it's the cream, the tonic and the post-shave balm all smell pretty much identical. The only difference being is in the balm. I think the balm's got it as well. Yeah, the balm's got the mint as well. There's no mint in here. The mint is in the splash in the balm afterwards, and it just adds a beautiful cooling sensation. And that's absorbed now, and my skin feels great, I have to say. It's definitely up there with the Wickham post-shave balm. I do personally still prefer the Wickham balm for whatever the scent as well. I love Club Cola, but it leaves your skin feeling like silky smooth, whereas this feels like the moisturised feeling that you get, where it's a little bit tacky. Not tacky, but your skin feels moisturised. I don't know. I'm sick of waffling on. I'm probably over 30 minutes now. I've got no idea how long this video is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I've certainly calmed down a little bit. I feel a bit easier now. I'm going to get stuck back into the search for my van keys before I have to pull the trigger on a big expense. And other than that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.